Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Aviary. And this is a new thriller about two women who flee into the New Mexico desert to escape the clutches of an insidious cult. And they have this connection with cult leader Seth, played by Messina, and you have these two women who are Jillian, played by Malin Akerman, and Blair, played by Lorenza Izzo. And this is from writer-directors Cullari and Jennifer Raite. And this film really does focus on being out in the desert. You have these two characters and all their interactions, and along the way reconnecting with this cult leader played by Messina. And there's definitely a lot of potential here, thinking about these two women escaping from this cult, coming from different perspectives, and that causing tension between them. There's still this level of like having this connection to this leader and being not trusting of each other, because it's like, who did he really love? Who did he really connect with? And having that kind of thing, and them each dealing with their own level of baggage and trauma that they carry with them into the desert, which creates a lot of tension. And I feel like this film would have worked even better if not only did they have Lorenza Izzo, who I think does a really fine job, but like Malin Akerman's still very flat. And I don't think I've ever seen a film where she really feels like an engrossing and dynamic personality on screen. It's always, she feels kind of flat. And I do feel like you get that in this film too, which really takes me out of the film, because you really should be connecting with her, but I just didn't. I don't feel like I was able to really believe her performance, especially compared to Izzo. And that's the hard thing about having like a dual lead like this, is you have to meet your partner there at a certain level to really have the audience engaged, and I just don't feel like this film has it. When Messina comes on screen, he is also very interesting to watch. He has that personality, that charisma to be this cult leader. Like, you've seen so many cult leaders in films, and this isn't quite like Chris Hemsworth from like Bad Times at El Royale, but he does have some interesting monologues and interesting elements, and how this all plays out, it does get a little meandering after a while, repetitive, off in this desert. And especially where the film winds up going, I don't know if audiences are going to feel super satisfied where things leave you off. But I feel like this film has some potential, has some interesting ideas, and has some strong performances which balance out with one particular one that's not really that dynamic or interesting. But in the end, this does feel a bit forgettable. And I don't know how much I'm going to be remembering this film moving forward. And looking back at it fondly, my experience watching it was, I watched it, it's over, and it's kind of in the background there even now. And this was just barely finished watching this like 30-something minutes ago. So in the end, The Aviary might not be the best thriller out there for your money to go out on VOD. But those are my thoughts on the film. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.